guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing my June beauty favorites. I have so much to talk about, like this much. Like my desk is filled, like this entire section with products to talk about. So this is going to be a long one, so strap in, grab yourself, get yourself a whole meal, okay? Because at this point it's probably going to be like 45 minutes long. I have been fighting a cold the past couple of days. Oh, something in my eye. So if my voice sounds kind of nasally, I'm trying to get over it. My head is like, it's the headache and like the sinuses that just won't let go. And like looking into these lights right now, I feel like I'm just like, oh, my head. So if I seem like I'm like talking to you guys like this, it's because of my head cold. So anyways, let's just stop babbling. We got a lot of ground to cover, so let's just jump in. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk about is a collaboration with a fellow YouTuber that I am absolutely in love with. Look how dirty this case is. So these are the Key, which I've called them Quay for like ever, but recently found out that they're called Key. These are the Key sunglasses in collaboration with Miss Desi Perkins, and I showed these in one of my previous videos. Mine are getting, I'm trying so hard not to get them like scratched up or anything because I know that they're like sold out constantly, so I'm like, I'm not gonna go get myself a second pair. So I am absolutely in love with these. I showed them in a recent video. I'm gonna try to look this way, that way like I don't blind you with the lights. But are these not like the coolest gold aviators? They're so flat, they're so oversized. Like I am so in love with them, and they're a very reasonable price. I just think they're like some of the dopest sunglasses ever. Honestly, like I'm a sunglass junkie. I love sunglasses, and recently these have been my go-to for the entire month. Over any other pair that I have been grabbing these. They're so beautiful, and Desi announced on her Snapchat that her and Key are actually going to be extending the collaboration and coming out with these in another color. And I immediately, when I saw that, I texted her and I guessed the color, and she was like, you got it right, and I was like, yes girl! So I can't wait for her new color coming out. I think it's in August. But these are called the High Keys. I, of course, will find them and link them down below for you guys, but they're just like, I love these sunglasses so much. Let's talk about lips, because I've been having some like major love affair with some lip products this past month. The first one is very expensive, and I'm sure that there's a million dupes out there for this, because honestly, like what lipstick is really truly worth this price? But in my mind, I can justify any makeup product. It doesn't matter what it is. This is a Tom Ford lipstick in the shade Blush Nude. I've talked about this before in a video, and I swear you guys, this is my all-time favorite nude color. Now, I like a pinky nude. A lot of people like a more brown nude, and I know like that mauve-y nude is really like on trend recently, but I can't help but just love this pinky pale nude. I just think it's so flattering on my skin tone personally. These lipsticks are so opaque, they're so creamy, they are a beautiful formula. Are they worth $50? Probably not. But again, I will justify anything. I ran out of my original one like probably 6 to 8 months ago, and I repurchased it earlier this month, and like I can't put it down. It is like my go-to lipstick. So if you're in the mood for, you know, selling your soul for a lipstick, I would suggest the Blush Nude by Tom Ford. Next is a gloss that I've been in love with. Now this one is mini because Anastasia sent this out in a PR package, but I'm assuming that they have it in full size. I don't think this was like a limited edition thing. I think they have it in full size, but this has been my favorite gloss for the month of June, and this is in the shade Toffee. I've mentioned a million times that I love the Anastasia glosses. They're more of like a really, really opaque, more like thick, full coverage gloss like this right here, and they smell, oh, it smells like marshmallow fluff, like just that marshmallow cupcakey, like it just smells so good. Every single time I apply it, I'm just like, I can't jump on board fully with like these brown nude shades. Like I just don't feel like, I feel like they make me look kind of like sick almost at times, but this one I just absolutely love for some reason. I think it's so beautiful. So again, that is Toffee. Toffee. Not coffee, but Toffee lip gloss by Anastasia. Last lip product that I have been loving this month is a liquid lipstick, and this is by Lipland, and Amra, also known as Amreezy on social media. She collaborated with them to create a couple of shades. I think she created 3 new shades with them, and this is the shade Spotlight. You guys, I'm just being honest, the first time that they came out with like their 3 shades, they were just kind of like balling up on my lips and not really working, and I already really don't love liquid lipsticks, so like it takes a very special one for me to really enjoy it. But she said that they changed the formula on these because they were hearing people's reviews and what they had to say, and you guys, this is bomb. Now I have not worn the other 2, but I'm assuming that they're the same formula. This is so nice. Like just first of all, look at this shade. Look at how pretty this shade is. It's such a beautiful pale pinky nude, and I absolutely love the way this wears. I'll wear it by itself, I'll put it on, and then I'll put a gloss over top of it. It lasts for so long, it doesn't dry out my lips. It has like a nice kind of creamy texture. It's easy to remove. It doesn't stick on your lips like cement, like for the entire day. It's really, really beautiful. It's one of my favorite lip products right now. I love it. So congratulations to Amra for a beautiful collection, that's for sure. Okay, so I have been loving this face powder like you have no idea, and I'm really shocked because, okay, so let me just talk to you about it. So it's by Lancome, and first of all, I don't think I've ever used a Lancome product in my life, as far as like, I've like tried them, like my mom's products, but I've never like gotten committed to like a Lancome. Do you say Lancome or like Lancome? I used to work at the Mac counter at Nordstrom, and the girls who worked at Lancome called it Lancome. So I feel like I need to be like, Lancome, Génifique. Anyways, this is called the Absolute Powder. I don't even know how to pronounce this whatsoever. Anyways, it's the Radiant Smoothing Powder. And you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is in the shade Absolute Golden. Now here's the thing that's kind of strange, is they have a line of these, and they have like, I don't know, maybe let's say like 6 colors, I'm not really sure, but they have several colors, but this is the only one, as far as like my knowledge, that actually has like this luminosity in it. So it's not a highlighting powder, but it has like this really beautiful luminous glow in it. Now the other setting powders are like a dewy natural finish. They're really beautiful on the skin, but this is the only one that actually has luminosity in it, and it has like a pink undertone in it. Let me try to swatch like a generous amount for you to see it. Can you see it right here? So it just looks kind of pinky on the skin when you apply it generously, and it has like a really, really, very, very finely milled like shimmer in it, but it doesn't look glittery or sparkly. It just has like this really beautiful luminosity to it. So the way I have been using this is I've been using it on my entire face to set my foundation this past month, and I have been absolutely in love with it. Now I will say, if I'm really fair and I don't have a spray tan whatsoever, which right now I'm at like a medium color where I'm not my fairest, but I got a spray tan like a week ago, and I did use this today and it was fine. But if I'm very fair, I can't use this product because it will make my face look too pink. If you have pink undertones, it'll work for you no matter what. Like my sister could probably use this because even though she's fair, she has very pink undertones. But you would have to have some color in your skin is what I'm saying, or have pink undertones. If you're really fair and you're yellow undertone, then this product wouldn't work for you. But I want them to come out with this in all different shades because it is so gorgeous, especially if you're dry and you're looking for a powder that's just gonna give you luminosity. Like, I don't know if you can really see on camera, but like my skin like just has a glow to it, but it's not a shimmer or a sparkle. I'm absolutely in love with it. I've been using the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation recently, and then I've been setting it with this, and I cannot even begin to tell you how many people have been asking me what foundation I'm wearing and what I'm using for my skin recently, and I'm like, oh my god, it's this Josie Maran foundation and this Lancome powder that I'm using. Like, these two are like a match made in heaven. I've never had this many compliments on my foundation and my skin in my life. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, oh my god, I'm telling everybody. I'm like literally writing it down for people. I'm like, Lancome Absolute Powder, Josie Maran, like it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Like, I'm ride or die for this right now. And I have been applying that with this new brush by Morphe. So Morphe basically is, they discontinued their entire Elite collection, which I was like, what? Because their Elite collection is so beautiful. Like, it's my favorite collection that they have, but they're bringing it back like bigger and better, and they redesigned their brushes and they're improving everything, and they sent out the new line to everyone this month, like everyone on the PR list. And I have been using this brush, which is the new Morphe E41, and I have been using this to apply this all over my face, and I'm absolutely in love with it. This is my favorite all over face powder brush that I've ever used. You guys know I kind of jump around to everything. I'm like, oh, I'm just using this brush today, I'm using that brush. I've never been committed to like a face powder brush, but this has my heart. And these are launching on the 15th, I think, right? I looked at it right before I started filming. Yes, they're launching on the 15th for those of you who are interested in the new Elite collection. Speaking of the brushes, I don't know why, like when I got the brushes in the mail, the first thing I did was go to like the big ones for some reason. But this one, okay, so you know how I'm always talking about the Tom Ford bronzer brush, and I'm always like, it's so good, but like it's so ridiculously expensive. But I've never found a brush to replace it, like ever. Like it just stands on its own, and it's so frustrating that it's like $120 or something for a brush, but it's so nice. Well, this is the first brush that I've ever actually used that has taken the place of my Tom Ford brush. So I got these in the mail like 2 weeks ago, and I have not used the Tom Ford brush since. This has been the only one I'm using, and this is the E2, and I absolutely love it for bronzer. I love the size of it. Now this, of course, if you're contouring, not gonna work, but just bronzing, I love the size of it to bronze my face. It's so easy. These are so soft. Like, at first I felt them and I was like, these are so soft that they're not gonna work, because sometimes brushes can be too soft and not apply powder the way you want them to, and I was kind of like, uh-oh, these are gonna be too soft. I don't know if I'm gonna like these. Well, I was completely wrong. They're the perfect amount of softness and they apply powder beautiful. Beautiful. I talked about this lotion probably like 2 years ago. I used to be obsessed with this and another one by Lush, but this is called Sympathy for the skin, and I absolutely love it. You wanna know how much I love it? That's how much I love it. It's gone. I personally am like body moisturizer obsessed, like body butters, lotions, moisturizers. I'm obsessed with moisturizing. I have not taken a shower without moisturizing my body afterwards, probably since I was like 12. Like, I moisturize every single time I get out of the shower. If I don't, I will feel like my skin just feels so disgusting and like alligator skin, like it's gonna peel off. And I have absolutely been loving this. I went through this entire tub in like 2.5 weeks. I mean, John used it too. It smells so good. It's like a neutral scent. It's not too strong. It's not nauseating. It smells kind of like almond butter in a way. It's just so moisturizing, and it's not too moisturizing where it's like sticky or like yucky on your skin. It's really, really beautiful. And of course it's Lush, so it's bomb. Like, it's good for your skin, it's handmade, it's amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys knew that I was gonna talk about these, right? These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Is that what they're called? Yes, every single time I'm like, wait, what are they called again? I have 3 shades right here. I own Celestial, which is the lightest, most like Tin Man metallic one. Then I have Moonlight, which is like the middle guy, that's like a really beautiful kind of champagne color. And then the last one is Sunlight, which is the more bronzier color. I love these so much. So I have been using these every single day that I do my makeup. And the way I use them is I mix them in with the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation, and then I set my face with the Lancome powder. I just absolutely love it. I was nervous at first when I mixed it in that it was gonna be too glittery, because these are like legit. I'm gonna swatch the middle one for you. This is the shade Sunlight. Literally the tiniest dot you've ever seen, and look at how intense. Like, it looks like metal. It looks like liquid metal. So I was kind of nervous, like, okay, when I mix this in with my foundation, am I gonna look like the Tin Man, like rough to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz? Actually, it looks beautiful. It's radiant, it's glowing, but it's not too much whatsoever. And I do like 1 drop into my foundation, and I will just decide which one I wanna do depending on like where my skin tone is at, since I do spray tan. So if I'm fair, I will mix in the lightest one, Celestial, and if I'm more medium, I will do Moonlight, which I think is my overall favorite one. Did I say Sunlight earlier? Okay, Moonlight is the middle one, and it's like my overall favorite one, because I feel like it's just the prettiest. It's right in the middle. It's not too dark, it's not too pale. This is the one I use the majority of the time. And then the darker one, which is Sunlight, is like a really, really beautiful golden color that I will use if I just got a spray tan. And this one, they're all so pretty though. It's so cool when you find products that are so different, you know? Like, everyone's doing the highlighting game right now, like everybody. So for Cover FX just to come and like drop a bomb on the highlighting game and just bring something so new and inventive is just like so sexual. I love it. I said sexual. Okay, so now I have a Morphe blush palette. I was talking about this on Snapchat because I saw that they posted this on their Instagram, and I was like, oh, my heart, I can't take it. This is the 9N, and you guys know, if you've been around here on my channel, that their original blush palette, which, oh my god, what's it even called? Is it the 9B? I think it might be the 9. I don't know, but I was like obsessed with that. Like, I hit pan on one of the colors completely, and I got another one, and I've been obsessed. So when I saw that this was coming out, I was so excited. And this one is all like peachy pinky corals. Only colors I haven't used are these 2 right here, just because they're darker and they're more like fall shades, but I've used every other color multiple times. I am wearing this color mixed with this one, these 2 right here, today on my cheeks. I just absolutely love it. I swear to God, you guys, like, they're just so pigmented and creamy. Like, just not even a generous swatch, just like a normal swatch. Like, look at how beautiful that blush color is. And this one right here is shimmery. And I was kind of nervous to try this one just because, I don't know, when you're using like inexpensive brands, sometimes shimmery colors can be kind of chalky or kind of chunky. Nope, absolutely beautiful. Like, they're all so gorgeous. And I just have to say, recently I've seen a lot of comments from people like talking bad about Morphe, saying things like, oh, you only talk about Morphe because they're paying you. I just want to say that that's not true. I know that tons of you watching right now know that I'm not a sellout, but I'm just going to say it for like the newcomers and for those of you all the way in the back. I don't talk about things I don't genuinely love from the bottom of my heart. You can ask anybody that has ever emailed me and been like, hey, will you talk about this for money? And I'm like, nope, like I do not talk about things for money whatsoever. I've been talking about Morphe since before they ever knew me. They found out about me because I was raving about their products. They reached out to me and said, hey, do you want a discount code? Do you want affiliation? I said, heck yes, your products are bomb. I don't talk about things unless I genuinely like them. That's just the way it works. Morphe, I think they are great products for what they are, like for the price that they're giving it to you. I love it. I'm gonna stand by it. That's that. I just had to throw that out there because I can't stand it when my integrity is being questioned, you know? So when I tell you that a Morphe product is amazing, I'm like putting my name on it. I'm saying this is amazing. If you buy it, I'm 99.9% sure you're gonna like it. I don't talk about things for money. Next, another expansive item. This is the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc Shimmering Body Oil, and I use this in my, I think it's called Bronzed and Glowing Makeup Tutorial. I never remember what my stuff is called. I absolutely love this, and the main reason I love it so much is because of the smell. Oh! It's so like, I never thought in a million years that I would like these scents, and I feel like it's the official sign that I'm maturing, and I'm growing up, I'm becoming a woman. Because my mom used to wear scents like this. And my grandma used to wear scents like this. Ah, I'm a grandma. When I was younger, I would always be like, ew, that smells so gross. You smell like an old lady. And I always wore stuff that smelled like bubblegum and candy and now I'm liking these scents, you know. But it's a very sexy date night scent and John loves it when I wear it. If you guys want to see what it looks like in action, you can see my Bronzed and Glowing tutorial. It's like 2 videos back and I use this all over like my entire décolleté and shoulder area, and it is just, it's so pretty. So with all of like the tank tops that I've been wearing in summer and all like the off the shoulder and the cold shoulder tops, I've been using this and I just love it. It smells good, it stays on, like the scent stays on you since you're spraying it all over your body. It stays on and it just gives this beautiful shimmery glow to your skin. It's just like 2 in 1. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've been loving it. So I fell in love with a new makeup remover, which I am like so excited about. I don't know why. This has been like the thing that I've been most excited to talk about in this video for some reason, because I love discovering new makeup removers because I am so stinking picky. Like I need my makeup remover to be bomb. I don't want it to leave an oily residue and it cannot burn my eyes. That's just standard. It is the makeup remover called Bioderma. It says it is Sensible H2O. It's makeup removing solution for sensitive skin, cleanses and soothes. Non-rinse, paraben-free, and hypoallergenic. It's bomb. Let me tell you a little story about this. They actually sent me like a PR package with Bioderma maybe a 1.5 years ago or so, and I was super excited to try it because like I said, I'm always excited trying new makeup removers, but it somehow got put into my donation pile and it got donated, and I was like, wait, where'd that box go with the Bioderma that I wanted to try? And my mom was like, oh, that got taken to the shelter, and I was like, oh, okay. So I mean, whatever, it went to a good place, but still, I never got to try it when they sent it to me. So I needed a makeup remover when I was in LA and I was hanging out with Manny, and Manny was telling me how Bioderma is so bomb, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. So I got on beautylish.com and I bought the big one, and I bought like a little mini bottle just in case, like I loved it and I wanted a little mini one. And I'm in love with this, and I love that it has this thing where you literally just pump, 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 and it comes out. So I have it sitting on my makeup vanity, and I just walk up and like, and just like take, it is amazing. I wish right now that I was like ready to take off my makeup because I would show you. It takes off makeup so well. I can show you in the back of my hand. So I just literally like pump like this, duh, Jaclyn. And then look, like you can just take it right off the back of your hand. Sorry, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. Like it literally just takes everything off so easily. It's not like I'm on HSN. I'm like, that was a liquid lip. Is this amazing? Not for $19.99. I will say it has a weird taste. Like when I take off like my lipstick, it has a weird taste, but I don't care. I don't care if it tastes a little strange because it's not like I'm gonna be drinking this stuff or anything, but I just love it. And what I've been using it with, I can't believe that I'm even about to talk about this right now. Oh my God, this is like the most shameful moment of my entire life. Okay, so I like to refer to this as bougie cotton because that's exactly what it is. These are facial cotton pads by the brand Shiseido. And another story that goes along with this, I used to work at the MAC counter at Nordstrom. When I worked for MAC, I worked at many different locations, and then my very last location was the Nordstrom counter at International Plaza in Tampa. And when I worked there, I used to see people come in and buy these cotton pads, and girls I worked with would buy it, and I would always like laugh at it, and they'd be like, girl, that's because you haven't tried them. And I'm like, oh really? Like, you gotta go buy your bougie cotton, you can't just go to CVS and Walgreens and get like normal cotton rounds. And we would always laugh about it, and they'd be like, you talk about it because you haven't tried it. And I'm like, I never will. The day that I spend the extra money on cotton pads, like, that's the day that I'm gonna be like. So my sister had these, and I was like, really? You've fallen into this whole like Shiseido cotton pads? And she's like, Jaclyn, you need to try these. So I tried them, and I was like, sold. They are honestly so nice. They're these squares that look like this. They're very thick. They don't fall apart or like get stringy like some cotton rounds can. They just feel so nice and soft and luxurious on your face, and they're square, so they're like, you have more to work with. I just love them. Honestly, it is worth every penny if you ask me. I absolutely love them, and that's what I use with the Bioderma. I use both sides of it, and I just love it. I do. It's like hard to explain. It's one of those things where it's like, I can't tell you guys how good it is. You should try them for yourselves, and then you'll be like, yep, she was right. It's bomb. A new face product, skincare product I should say, that I have been, oh my god, obsessed with, is by Sanitas. For those of you who are asking, I did mention in one of my recent videos, I am still using the exact same skincare routine that I made, like the video however long ago it was, 8 months ago maybe. I'm still using the exact same routine. A new product, I think, by them, I'm not totally sure, but this is the lemon cream scrub, and it is an exfoliator, and it takes a lot to impress me, not express me, with an exfoliator, because I'm very picky with exfoliators because I do have sensitive skin, but I have dry skin at the same time, so I need something that's going to exfoliate and get all the dead skin off without being too rough. So I need something that's not mild, but not too rough, because it can't make me sensitive, but it's got to get rid of the dead skin. So my skin is very picky, and this is absolutely amazing. It smells literally like a lemon pound cake. It is lemon cream scrub, but it's not too creamy. It's got tons of beads in it. You can really feel it exfoliating, because I've used like cream scrubs before, and they're too creamy. I'm like, this isn't doing anything. This is not exfoliating my face. This is just creamy with a couple of little beads in it. This one actually exfoliates. It's bomb. It's been my go-to exfoliator for the month, and I have been loving it. Okay, so last product that I have is a perfume, which I am so happy about because it's the little things in life. I've been trying to find a new fragrance for months, because I just feel like everything that I've used for so long, and I'm just looking for something new and fresh. And I'm definitely someone that, like, they always say that scent is like the biggest thing to hold on to a memory. So I've talked about how, like, Marc Jacobs Desi, I try not to wear it very often because it's what I wore on my wedding day, and every time I smell it, it still takes me back to my wedding day. It makes me think of like me and John wearing leather jackets on cold nights. Like, I don't know, it just takes me back. And so I like to hold memories with scents, and I feel like I've been using the same fragrances for so long now that I'm like, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a new scent, a new time of life. So anyways, I finally found one that I'm absolutely in love with, and fragrance is such a personal thing. This is by Bvlgari. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have such a hard time pronouncing this brand. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put it down below, whatever. But my phone is not working right now. I'm trying to get onto the Nordstrom and Sephora app, trying to find exactly what this is called. But I'll link it down below. I believe it's called the Crystal. So fresh. It just smells so like, oh my god, it's so bomb. It's not florally, but it's not vanilla. It's not too much like laundry, because I don't want to smell like laundry, but it is so good. I absolutely love it. So it's been my go-to perfume for the past couple of weeks. Every single time I spray it on, I'm just like, oh my god, I can't stop smelling myself. It's so amazing. So this is like my new go-to perfume. This will be the perfume that I used throughout the entire summer of 2016. And then when I smell it next year, I'll be like, oh my god, all those memories. Ah. All right, you guys, so that is it for my favorites for the month of June. I feel like I got through that pretty quickly. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer. You guys are probably sitting there like, shut up! It's been 45 minutes! So anyways, yeah, make sure you leave me your favorites down below in the comment section. You know, it's like my absolute favorite part about filming these videos in the first place is seeing what you guys have been loving and talking to you about makeup. So yeah, I hope you had a great month of June. Looking forward to July. This is gonna be a very special month. It is my birthday month. My birthday is on July 20th. I'm gonna be 26, which is crazy. Even though that's still so young, I'm just like, where the heck is time going? I feel like I was celebrating my 21st birthday just like last year. I feel like my 21st birthday was last year. It's just so crazy how like perception of time, they just, Anyway, so yeah, and my sister and her family are moving down to Florida. They actually are moving today. I just got a call like 30 minutes ago that they are in Tampa. Like, they had the keys to their house and they are here, they are moving. crazy. Absolutely amazing. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope you had a great month and hope you have a great July. I will see you in a couple of days. Mwah! Bye.